Welcome back to Epic Auto Towers, and today I have something special for you, because as you can see we are on the very first shop and we have a rare tower in there, the Hydra Tower. Now the Hydra Tower is very interesting. I'll place this over here, and the way it works is relatively simple. So whenever it gets destroyed, it gets added back to the shop, while the one that is on the field stays there, but it becomes cheaper. So right now we can't really do a lot, right? We just have to skip. There's also nothing in here that I want. But the next turn we'll be able to buy it, and for every single Hydra Tower that we have, it will become cheaper. Now the tower will be taken down and we'll get the next Hydra. Now we don't really need anything else, like we don't need economy and stuff like that. All we want is as many Hydra Towers as possible, exactly for this. And the moment we get down to 0 cost, we'll be more than fine. Like, we'll just have an endless amount of Hydra Towers that we can blaze down to upgrade them. Here we don't really care what we take. I don't necessarily need a tower in the store. We could banish and it would be good in the future, but I think I'll just take the money because this means I can afford more towers. So here we have the next one, and we will continue this until the very end because we don't intend to add anything to the board, at least for quite a while. Now one thing that is very important is Stairway to Heaven. Okay, we lost our fight here, that's not great, but well, that just happens, you know. So here's the next Hydra Tower, and another one added behind it. The insanity of the Hydra Tower is that at the end of the turn, it has an 8% chance to get bonus stats. Whenever you upgrade them, it gets increased by 8%, so eventually you can reach 100%. Above 100 doesn't do anything for you, right? Like, if it's a 100% chance, then what's the point of going further? But, very important, take a look at this. Okay, so the moment this one gets upgraded, bam, now all of them will only cost 0 gold, and we have a 16% chance to increase its stats. We want to upgrade the Hydra Tower at the very end of this because we still rely on them getting destroyed by the enemies. For example, here only 3 got destroyed, so we got 3 towers, and we'll just keep going. And the moment we are done with the first one here, we'll continue forward. And this also explains why we want to have Stairway to Heaven. We will have an endless amount of level ups, and that's important because otherwise we just can't reach the 100%. So here's the first major boss. Can we actually beat that? So I quickly mathed it out, and what we have to do is we have to upgrade this one twice to deal with the boss, and then we put the rest of the Hydras on here. I mean, we don't need to, but we again want to focus on the last one first, and this is just enough stats that we can beat the boss. If the boss destroys our royal tower, we just instantly lose, so it's very important that it doesn't happen. Animal-themed towers gain plus 8 HP at the end of each round. That's not really what I had in mind, but you gotta take what you get, you know? And if they all get 8 HP, I actually hope that we don't become too powerful and the enemies can't take us down. But we'll just continue with our... Oh. Guys, do we want to have a dragon tower? This is also a nice one. He deals like his damage to the enemies. No, we'll just keep going. Do we have anything else in here that I'm missing? No. One thing we could do is shenanigans with the princess, that we put a princess next to a princess and so on, because this would help us out, level up all of the Hydra Towers a lot faster. But I don't really know if in the long term that's better than having more of the towers. So, I actually don't really care about any of these. I mean, a nullification token is quite nice. That means I can get rid of stuff that I never ever want to see again. And now we just end turn. Yeah, we have nothing to do. I could give the cat to someone, but we don't hand out milk at all, so it's kind of just annoying. Yeah, these are getting way too powerful, I'm noticing. Like the towers. So, let's just keep going with you. Oh, you're already at max level. Okay, then we continue with the next one. That's totally fine, don't worry about it. And there we go, another 8 HP. Yeah. So, the reason why I wanted to take it is, sure, it's only 8 HP, right? But if we get a percentage bonus, that kind of adds up to a lot over time. And I think I will just go... Oh, rarity upgrade is also kind of nice. Oh my god, wait! If I always go for the rarity upgrade, then eventually all of the towers in the shop will just be Hydras. Well, okay, they could be anything. But if I banish the other ones with the nullification token... Okay, we may actually lose this. I don't think so, because we have the big bulky boy at the end here. We do have all 3 HP, so it's fine if we lose a fight. Okay, you just upgrade the rarity of one that can't be upgraded. That's also nice. Wait, if you can actually change what it is, that would be horrible. I hope that can't happen. So, let's continue. You're level 5, you're about to be maxed out. Now, there is a reason where we could consider just equalizing all of the level ups of these towers, right? First of all, at wave 30, there is a boss that will nuke one level of all of the towers that we have. Second of all, well, if we just make these ones here so bulky, then they will never die, but the enemies most of the times don't even get to the end of here, so we'll just continue. Let's continue with this until we can't continue anymore, which honestly is not even that far away. Like right now, they already have decent stats. They have a good chance, like 48% chance to increase their damage and HP by 15%. That is quite a lot. So let's keep upgrading you. Another few towers here. I'm curious if we can even beat the next boss, but I think he was at 50 and 500, right? So that should be fairly simple, because this one here can already attack it 4 times. And that would be right now around 330 something damage. A few more Hydra Towers, let's keep going with you. It's kind of insane just how fast you can stack them up. I did take in the Malicious Towers, and I think this was a mistake. Maybe, I'm not exactly sure. The reason why I took them in is, I think eventually we will have to rely on gold to upgrade them. Okay, so think about it. What do we do when the enemies can't beat the Hydra Tower anymore and we want to take them to ridiculous levels? Well, then we have to buy them in the shop, which means we have to reroll a ton. So if we get the Tower of Death in, that will give us a ginormous amount of gold. I can just keep buying them infinitely. And that is the plan right now. This is like the foresight for the future. Now, whether this will actually happen, whether this will actually work out, I don't know. We'll see. It's kind of funny how it almost feels like she struggled against the first guy. Why are there only so few enemies? So this is the third one. Okay, there's the rest incoming. Yeah, but you have already 234 HP. Now, one big issue is, okay, it can happen that your towers just don't get a buff multiple times in a row, even though we have almost a 50-50. And that's what we call life. Looking at the stats, I don't even think the boss will get to the last tower here. I mean, 278 HP and so much damage. Like, even this one, 84, is really solid. Given that he only has 500 HP, yeah, and there we go. That was easy. Max level is now unlimited. You know what that means? Now I will start stacking only the left tower, and this is kind of the case that I wanted to talk about before. If I get Stairway of Heaven, but we don't know when it appears, right? It could have been the next boss or the boss after that, then it may have been better to not upgrade these Hydras at all, just to keep them low, that we can stack this one faster now. Just to make sure that like all of them die except for the last one. But given that the final goal is still to get all of them maxed out and have as many stats as possible, I don't even think that would have been that great. What do we have in here? Divine Tower. I actually don't know what they do. Towers gain bonus stats and bonus experience when combined. Oh, they can also upgrade. That's not great. So you're telling me, if I buy this one, and now I just get a Hydra, towers can in no way have a level greater than 10. Okay, slightly annoying. However, we can first max out all of the Hydras, and then we will remove this tower again, right? And what I can also do is, okay, that's a little bit silly. Is that silly? I don't think so. I think this will speed this up so much. That wasn't the plan because I wanted to get rid of all of these towers, the special towers, but let's remove this one. Because that one... Wait, are you actually good? I should have maybe read through that if I wanted it or not. Oh, that's a powerful cat actually. Yeah, that is the next boss. This will be quite a number to deal with. I can't refresh our shop right now because otherwise I think we lose all of the Hydra towers, I'm pretty sure. So let's just keep going with you. Now I'm really questioning if I even want to get the Tower of Death. I mean, it sounds good, right? Let's just see if it naturally appears. Do you see what just happened? I mean, that was bad, but do you see this? I don't think this one here will work. Like, even if we get 2 of them, well, technically speaking, it's whatever. Let's just keep going with you. So now, yeah, look at this. Even itself gets bonus experience. We will take all of them to level 10. I may even place more back here instead of the Tower of Death. Do I want to do that? Just to go utterly crazy with the amount of Hydra Towers. I don't think that's necessarily good. And now I don't even want to have the rarity upgrade anymore. Like, my plan kind of has changed, and I just need to make sure to get enough gold. So let's keep going with you. You know what? Let's do it. Let's do it. Endless reroll still means endless money, you know? And endless money... What are you? I've never seen you before. Oh, hello there. Okay. I don't even know what you just took away, but I don't care because I'll just get this. And I don't care about... Do I care about you? Removes the tower permanently? Nope, that sounds horrible. Let's just keep going. Now we need to upgrade this one level to not get removed. And keep in mind, we also have to upgrade all of the Hydra Towers at least once, that they don't die. It wouldn't even be the biggest problem, but I just almost lost. That's impossible. Okay, so let's get you to level 10. Now it's maxed out at an 80% chance. And we'll just continue with the next one. Round 25, we're still fine. Like, the enemies can't take us down here. Well, okay, maybe the enemies can take us down, but the point is the boss is nowhere close. He will spawn at 30. Oh, that was so beautiful for a moment, and you had to destroy it, didn't you? But take a look at this. It's now... +7 experience. I don't even know if I want to continue this, but I have so much gold available to me that, like, why not? And it's ridiculous to see that these 8 towers, they have like 9 damage, but 140 HP. I think that HP actually has saved me, that we didn't lose that one round, but the enemies almost took me down. So, well, do you get to level 9 actually? Oh, that's kind of insane. Okay, that's mental. You actually got to level 9. There was a whole level at this high level in one turn. So let's keep going for you. Yeah, that had to happen. I mean, you know, it is how it is sometimes. Now, I'm questioning, do I even want to continue with this ride? Because at one point it becomes so expensive and it only gives its effect like one additional time. So initially it was +2 experience, right now it's +8. So we don't actually get that much, but I have to pay a huge amount of money for it. I would say we'll just keep going for now. Okay, you're also max level. They somehow look different. Oh, because of the overlay here. Okay, and now we go for you. We are getting closer to wave 30. I just have to pay attention to that. That nothing ever goes wrong. So let's go for you. Yep, beautiful. Let's upgrade you again. Do I want to go one level further? Nothing stops me, man. Let's just keep going. And I can actually also do this. I totally forgot that that's a thing. Yeah, let's keep going. Bam, bam, bam. Now, one thing we haven't seen, sadly, is a second Tower of Death. Because I need to upgrade this one. And we could have also blazed down a second one. But more importantly, we don't want to lose the Tower of Death right now. Well, let's continue. You. Yeah, whenever I see a malicious tower, I'm so happy and then I'm so sad a second later. And now it's done. +11 experience. This also means this one get instantly upgraded if I just find one Tower of Death. Imagine I actually missed one in the shop, that would be hilarious, but isn't it beautiful how our gold just worked out perfectly with this? That means I can also reroll, and I think I will do this before we face the boss, which is not now, right? Okay, I'm actually not 100% sure, so I will upgrade these. Oh god, they get so many stats. This may have been a really bad decision. You know what? Maybe I should upgrade all of them, that they start scaling. But this is not the boss, right? Okay, good. Yeah, 57 damage. They still get taken down, though. It doesn't look like all too much has changed. And this one has more damage than this one. Okay. Yeah, I guess the final ones, they will have the highest stats, just because they get the biggest bonus out of the unifying tower. So now let's upgrade all of them. Do I just go to another level right now? Just so they have more stats that they gain? Okay, one more level. Now here's the problem. I have to find the Tower of Death. And there's just a very low chance that we'll actually find it. Okay, there's a malicious tower. Please. Like, I don't even need the gold for anything, but I don't want to restart this. No! Hydra Tower! Right, that can happen. Okay, pay attention to the decks. It's not even that much of experience, but I still... Bailed out. This is what we call bailed out. And since I need to upgrade this one to its max level again, after one level got removed, I will not even continue to roll. We'll just start accumulating the gold. Yeah, and you got taken down immediately. Kind of sad if you think about it. But the boss is easily taken care of and it was not even close. Gain an extra tower slot, I don't think we care all too much about that, but I guess it's an additional Hydra that we get, right? And I will also immediately upgrade this one. Do we go to level 3 though? Or is this a little bit too overkill? No, I think we can afford to go to level 3, right? Just to increase the odds of it increasing its own stats. And now I have to go for... Right. Everything is rare. Okay, maybe let's not do that. I need to find another Tower of that, though. Ooh, nullification token. I don't really care about this one. I don't care about this. Yeah, we will go for the nullification token. I guess what I could do is I could get rid of the Tower of that, like similar towers like this, but I don't think I care all too much. So, before I do anything else, let's get you in. Are you already maxed out with this? So close. Another Hydra. Perfect. Let's upgrade you. Wow, look at the army of Hydras that we have here. It's kind of mental. You're level 9, so I can take you now to level 10 again. Okay, right. The boss will just appear and we don't fight at all. Cool. So let's get... Really? Like, you couldn't afford a Tower of that here? Like, do you see how much time we are wasting? That could have been money. Oh, yes. Oh, God. That is so much bonus money. Increasing the level with increase X by 3. So we just gain 3 bonus gold every single turn. And that's why it's worth it to just keep rolling. And the boss is here. This also means our towers have the last chance to get another buff in. I wonder, is it ever worth it to get 2 of these? Right, like if you think about it, we are a lot about the base stats. So I think it would have been worth it to just go for... Does it even work? Okay, let me give this a try. So currently it's plus 40, plus 40. So if I do this, okay. I mean, we don't upgrade anything right now because they didn't get destroyed. Oh, look at the stats. Look at the juicy stats. So you attack now. Okay. Yeah, I don't think this will be a problem. He's already struggling in the beginning here, like the weak ones. And now is the real deal. Back here. Yeah, that was easy. And here we can see all of the enemies that we have defeated, as well as the towers built, and of course we'll continue in endless. Okay, Hydra Towers, I don't see one of the malicious towers that I care about though. So I would say we'll start at the back again. I don't even know if this really makes the most sense to still do that, but yeah, we'll just keep doing it. And now we will go for you. I can't even afford these. Oh, I'm poor. Hydra Tower. Yes, okay, both of them work. You can actually see it fly towards them as I buy them. Okay, good. Let's get you. Is there a world where I want to roll? I don't think so. I'll just go for you. Man, I see so many malicious towers, but I just don't see the Tower of that. And this would just increase the gold that we gain every single turn by 3, which is quite a lot. Like this early on, if we would have been able to stack this up faster, we could have gotten our towers to ridiculous levels. Okay? This is not a real deal. Look at these stats. 3.1k, 4.7k. You're also maxed out? Right, they max out way faster. Because we give them bonus experience. Do you actually get bonus stats out of this, or am I just imagining? Like, am I just thinking that, but it's not the case? Because if you also get bonus experience, then I'm not really sure if you really get more stats out of it, or if you would just place, like, a lot of towers on them. I'm sure it's fine, right? Like, I mean, look at the stats. The newer ones are kind of a joke. I expected them to be a lot stronger. And you. Okay. I hate that it costs 3 gold just to roll for this. If I would have more gold, I could have finished this a lot earlier. But this now means these first 5 towers, they will all get the max bonus. Oh, 3,000, 3,000. That is, it would be a shame if we one-shot that. It's not even close. Is there any reason for me to roll? Is there any reason for me to keep my gold? I don't think so. I will just roll in hopes that I find the malicious towers that I'm looking for. Right, because this will accumulate way more gold over time, yeah. Okay, you know what? I should actually be doing this after this boss fight, because then all of the towers in the shop are rare. And this means I can find additional Hydras. Not that we care all too much about that. Like, it's just a few of them, but it's still not horrible. Nullification token. This one is pretty much you dodge one attack, as far as I know. Right? I think. But nullification tokens, okay, this is so perfect because we just got into the shop. So take a look at this. We have 6 of them, by the way. Goodbye. 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 Who are you and why are you here? You're not supposed to be here. Huh? I don't necessarily want to get rid of the princess right now. Like, but... Okay, what do I do with the princess, right? Maybe, okay, it could be there are way more rare. Yeah, the Builder Tower. Okay, let's get rid of you. I will roll once. Yeah, there's only the princess left, so we have pretty much the perfect amount. And this is what I was talking about, why I wanted to have bonus gold. Because in the future, eventually, we'll remove these, right? Okay, but what do we do then? Where we will place down the Tower of Death. So every 10 level ups, we can just get like hundreds of gold. And then we roll and buy 3 towers. An endless amount of them. So now we are at max level. That means I actually need to remove both of these. But I can't do that. Yeah, I'm missing 1 removal token. That's one thing I should have done. I should have went for 1 removal token to be able to remove both of them right now. That also means I have nothing to do here. I mean, can I just get like 1 more Tower of Death, please? There we go. Okay, you know what? I'm actually looking for another Tower of Death. Wait, that is insane. Okay. How much bonus experience do you give? 11, both of them. Okay, sure. I really hate right now that I don't have a second removal token. Like, I think the plan was perfect, but if I would do this again, instead of getting 1 slot in the shop, which I picked once, I would definitely go for the 2 removal tokens. Just to make sure that I can get rid of them when I want to get rid of them. Like, look at this. What am I supposed to do now? Okay, we're having a new issue. As you can see, we only got 1 Hydra Tower here because our Hydra Towers are growing way too strong. So take a look at the stats of the Hydra Tower and how they go up, and then take a look at the enemies. Yeah. That's not good. Because the next time the enemies get the major buff, or like the major increase in stats, will be the first, well, not the first big boss, but the first infinite big boss, and I can't really afford to wait until then. And there they are. Aren't they beautiful? Welcome to the team. Time to get rid of you. Now, best case scenario would have been that we found another one of the towers here, because I could immediately upgrade it, but, well, life is life. Are you unlocked now? Yes, they are. Okay, this will take years and years and years, but eventually we'll have this. Now, I don't know how long it will take to get the Tower of Death. One thing I could actually do is I could go for Chester, since this will guarantee that we see these towers, right? And I just keep buying the Chester. And I think after wave 50, if we still haven't found the Tower of Death, I will do that. I mean, what stops me though? What stops me? Huh? Try to stop me. Yeah, Chester, let's upgrade it right away. Yeah, that was easy. Okay, but can you actually show me a Tower of Death? That would be great. Okay, level 3. I will not go any further than this. There's a Hydra Tower. We'll just end our turn. The next boss, how strong was he? Like, what did he have? 3,000, 3,000 or so? I don't recall what it was. No, that was the last boss, right? This boss here will be a lot more powerful, because that would be quite a shame. Like, for the boss to appear and look at this. Oh, yeah. Huh. That's quite threatening. So now you have 88% chance to increase your stats by 20%. I need my towers, man. Please. No, this is just not what I'm looking for. Let's do it now. Okay, good. And now we just want to find... actually, I would really like to upgrade this one. Yeah, I think I will upgrade this one before I remove the Chester Tower. And here is the boss fight. 267 gold. The new one will lose us a little bit of gold, so it's not so great. But in the long run, this should be a lot better. And on wave 60, we should have so much gold that I will probably spend an hour doing that. Click on the token and pick a tower on the field. The tower will gain a level. I mean, sure. Oh, wow. Oh, God. Oh, this is so beautiful. Why do I not max you out first? You have the highest stats, so I want to make sure that you actually get the most stats here. It just sucks to be the left one here. I can't change that. I'm sorry for you. But yeah, I will focus on this one. And there we go. Bam. So technically speaking, I've noticed, and I didn't know that, the bonus damage and HP that you get goes up by 1% every single level up. So one thing we could actually do is, if we would have gotten a huge amount of princesses on the left and the right side of it, we could have stacked up experience and get it to a ridiculously high level. With this strategy here, right, with all of the bonus experience. Huh. Wait, didn't Did I mess up? I already maxed you out. Like just by hand. And I still have 300 gold left. Okay, so let me just quickly take this one to the next level. There we go. And it's montage time. I just spent over 300 gold on rerolling, buying 6 towers every single reroll. That's almost 2,000 towers. And if you're still watching, you better give this video a like, because this was a huge pain. Look at this beauty that we have now. All of our towers are level 13, except for 2 that managed to get to 14, and level 55. Let's actually calculate just how many Hydras are here. And if my math isn't wrong, it should be 174 Hydras. Now, why did I decide to go all in on this tower? Well, the reason is quite simple, right? The epiphany... Oh god, I looked at the wrong one. Oh god, heart attack, heart attack. I thought it stopped at 23 and I wasted all of that for nothing. Oh god, 64%. That's the one we want to look at, okay? And my plan is, I want to combine this with a certain other tower, maybe, potentially, to take this to the extreme, but for now, let's just enjoy this beauty. Did you just see how many stats were gained? And this is my plan. All temporary bonuses are multiplied by 2. Yeah, guys, forget it. I don't have a plan. Isn't there something that mimics, you know, an effect? Right? Like, I'm sure there's something like that. Do you actually understand that right now it would take 56 Hydras just to get 1 bonus level? Like, how much suffering that actually was? Now, the type of tower that I'm looking for right now, and I don't think that actually exists, is I want to have a tower like the coffee, but instead of taking the temporary stats, I want it to be the permanent stats that we gain, and then multiply them. Just with the combined bonuses that all of our Hydras are getting. But we already have 1,000 HP. If we can get this to 100%, we would double our stats every single turn, and this would be the true insanity. Yeah, that's not gonna happen, Yak. You can forget about that. So, now funny enough, it would actually be better to just have like 1 tower and none of the others, because this one is completely taken over. Like, as you can see, none of the others do anything. But I couldn't notice ahead of time. You know, that's just life. When is actually the next boss fight? I actually don't quite remember when it was. So is there like a pop-up or anything telling me, hey Dex, it's about to happen? Okay, turns out I can't read. If any tower receives a damage or HP bonus from milk, then Coffee Tower gains the same temporary bonus. That is not what I was looking for at all, like not in the slightest. Well, I guess now I'm actually happy that it like read the wrong stuff, you know, because otherwise I would have just bought it and that would have been quite bad, because I would have done nothing. And now we have a Tower of Death. That means we scale up gold even more. How much do you even have? I have no idea. Okay. Okay. Wait, I just realized, you're right, we have you. 280,000! Are you kidding me? So your gold is -5, your gold is 1, your... Why is it 40? Why is it so high? Did I have it really for that long? Right, I got it super early, this one. Oh no. Oh no. Dude, I can't buy that many towers. So, before you say, Dex, you should have went for macro. Okay, I tried that. I have never used a macro except for like one on my mouse that allows super simple things like repeat this button 10 million times in a second. Okay, those things I've done. But a proper macro that records what you do on the screen, I've never done that. So I've downloaded 3 of them. And the biggest problem is, it just can't activate the game window. Like, it can't be on full screen either way. That's fine, right? Don't put it in full screen. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. No. Because what happens is, it tries to click on it, and it can't, and then it does all of this stuff on my desktop without moving around. So it can't even properly record it, and I'm just like, dude, to stop increasing my gold like that. Unless I'm mistaken, this upgrade means that we will never get rid of this tower, right? Because there's only one more guy who will remove one level of them, and that was it. Wait a second. We just need one more tower. Okay, you know what? I'll quickly look for that because it's actually quite easy. Yep, there we go. Now, it's 65%. It just goes up by 1%, okay? This is not the same thing that we had before with the 18%, right? But still, it's mental. Have you ever seen a Hydra with over 1 million damage in HP? It's a Hydra. It's a level 56 Hydra. Like, come on. That must be worth something. That's insanity. Now I understand Josh from Let's Game It Out. Like, I feel so sorry for you, dude. It's so much hype, but do you understand just how much my wrist is hurting? I'm old, okay? I'm not super duper old. Okay, before people become sad because I say I'm old with 30. I'm almost turning 31 though, okay? I'm close to my funeral. So, like, I'm dying after doing this stuff. You know? You know what? I'll actually put you a level higher. Oh my god, do you understand just how much I'm losing from this dude knocking down just one level? I'm losing 57 towers there. Cool. And before you say, hey Dex, stop doing that, you're wasting gold, you know, this is inefficient. Now I don't have an excuse anymore. Yeah, I don't want to press this button, because I know what happens afterwards, okay? Like, oh no. Hey boss. Yay. But this is not even the worst thing, like, that's fine actually. The worst thing is now... common towers are 1 gold cheaper. Rare towers cost 1 gold less. That doesn't work, right? I mean, not that I need anything in there. Yeah, okay, it doesn't work. Yeah, now... Okay. I'm not gonna do all of them, you can forget about this. Okay, in all seriousness, I would have actually done this, but my wrist is burning. I'm not kidding. So I can't continue. I decided to stop at a completely random number, you know, just happened, can't change it. So, well, let's see how far this can actually take us, right? Because that was the actual point. The point was not to create a Hydra that has an insane amount of, like, just stats and level. The actual point is still, how far can we actually get here? This is the main test. So, well, let's check it out. 10 million versus 100 and 1,000, really? You know, the real joke is, there will probably not be a single difference compared to if I wouldn't have done all of that work. Right? Because if he just goes up from 1 million to 1 billion, it's like... If I have 1.5 million or 20 million, doesn't make a difference at all. Let's hope it does though. Please. Did you just not get a bonus? No, I think... Wait, why were the bonuses after the wave? I'm dreaming, okay? Listen, I'm a little bit fussy in my head now. There was way too much. Okay. Yeah, okay, it was this thing here got stuff. You know what? You get 1. Just to make sure that you're actually growing. How long will it actually take for him to get through the first tower? And just for a point of reference, these other towers are pretty much what they would have normally been, right? Ooh, you already had like 500,000 HP or something. So now they're not even guaranteed anymore. Ugh, you know what? I don't care. It's like, again, like these others, they don't do the work for us. This one is doing the work for us. Okay, good, good. That is already very chunky. And goodbye. That was a one-shot. And why are they bouncing so much? Oh god. I can actually still beat that. So let's check it out. You know what? I should really get rid of all of these items. They're kind of in the way. I don't like that. So he will demolish 1 tower after the other. And then our big boy. Yeah, you have no chance against that. The next boss, though... Yeah, I can't possibly beat that. There is actually a world where we can maybe beat that. I don't think so. Well, let's see. And hey, just in case you're wondering what I'm doing, This is called preparing a thumbnail. Okay. Can we beat this boy? We have so much damage, but I don't know if this will be enough for this HP versus this damage, but we are still getting the buff, okay? This may actually be enough. We need 5 hits times 8 is 40 attacks. And how much damage do you have? Wait, we win that. We easily win that. Okay, like easily is an overstatement, but have you ever seen a Hydra Tower this strong? What just happened? What just happened? What happened to him? Why what was that HP thing? What did that mean? Is it like once he does like 10 hits or so, then something happens? Yeah, I'm dead. Like, I can't beat that. Man, this was amazing though. That was incredible. So, the final fight. It was an honor. And there we go. The big boss. That's actually perfect. You know, that's amazing. I didn't even notice that. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you did, then don't forget to subscribe and give the video a like. See you the next time.